No matter how valuable you are, no matter how rare your skills, knowledge, or abilities may be, people won't truly see your worth until you frame it the right way. People have always been like this, and they will continue to be. Human behavior runs in repetitive patterns. The same thinking, the same reactions, the same responses. People have been following these psychological loops for centuries. But here's the real difference. Those who understand these patterns know exactly how to utilize them. They learn how to present themselves, how to frame their value, and how to make people respect them. Those who don't understand these patterns end up giving everything they have, their time, energy, loyalty, and emotions, yet still walk away empty-handed. Think about it. You do something meaningful, something thoughtful, but the response you get is just, everyone does that, or that was your job. It's not that your effort was worthless, it's that you didn't frame it. Until you present your effort, skill, or value inside a proper frame, people won't be able to understand its true worth. When you give something valuable without context, people take it for granted. Until you wrap it in a story, a setup, or a reason, they won't connect with its meaning. Framing is that invisible structure that tells others why this matters. Framing simply means setting the ground before you deliver your value. It's not about lying, it's about context. It's the art of showing why something matters, how it's different, and what it took to make it happen. Let's take a small example. You tell your friend, hey, there's a job opening, go for an interview. They'll probably ignore it. But if you say, hey, there's this company where people's lives completely change once they join. I know a few who got in. They're doing amazing now. They're taking interviews tomorrow. You should definitely go. See the difference? You framed it. You gave it meaning, story, and importance. Now your words sound valuable, not casual. That's the power of framing. It transforms simple information into influence. The same thing happens in relationships. If you hand someone a gift, they may smile and move on. But if you first say, I've been looking for this everywhere, it was really hard to find, but I finally got it for you. Suddenly, the same gift feels rare and precious. That's framing, creating a background that highlights value. Once you've framed your value, there's another rule. Don't make it always available. Anything constantly available loses its charm. Scarcity increases respect. If you keep giving knowledge or attention every single day, people stop appreciating it. But when you create a gap and then share again, your presence, your words, your value, they feel fresh and meaningful. Even in small gestures like texting, if you say good morning every day, it becomes routine. But if you skip a few days and then text, your message feels intentional and thoughtful. That's how framing and timing work together. Now you've done the hard part. You've framed yourself. People no longer see you as ordinary. They recognize your worth. They know you carry special qualities, unique skills, or valuable insight. You've built your frame, and more importantly, you've retained it. Now the question is, how do you utilize this value? This is where your perceived worth turns into practical influence. Let's say 10 people around you now respect and value you. Among them, one person has something you need. Maybe it's knowledge, a skill, an opportunity, or even access to a resource. Here's what you do. You don't beg. You don't over-explain. You simply inform with confidence. Say something like, hey, tomorrow I'll be stopping by your office. I've got something important to discuss. And then the next day you meet them and clearly share your need. In 99 out of 100 cases, that person will help you. Why? Because you've set your frame. You've built a perception of value, and psychologically, people don't want to lose valuable connections. They'd rather support you than risk disconnecting. This is a psychological loop. People protect what they perceive as valuable. You might have noticed this already. You and your friend are in the same group, but somehow when he asks for something, people rush to help him. When you ask, they hesitate. It's not luck, it's framing. He's built his ground, positioned his value, and people respond accordingly. Now that you've learned this skill, how to frame your value and utilize it, remember this truth. With power comes responsibility. Don't use this knowledge to manipulate or emotionally pressure people. Never treat others like tools. Your value is a gift, not a weapon. Always use it ethically. Make sure no one gets hurt, not emotionally, not mentally, not physically. That's what separates a psychological expert from a dark manipulator. Manipulators use framing negatively, and that's the difference. The tactics are the same, the methods are the same, but the intentions are different. Leaders use these tools, and manipulators use them too. In 3 steps, we learned how to build our own value and aura. Step 1, we learned framing, how to present our things in a valuable way. Step 2, we created scarcity, so that our value can be retained. Step 3, we used our aura and value positively, to utilize them for good and positive outcomes. If you've watched this video till now, you've learned how to create your own aura and value. Those who apply this in real life, make sure to share your experience in the comments. And those who already knew about this tool naturally, you too, definitely share your thoughts in the comments.